It's the Caitlin Show.
Yeah, I'm looking at Stoneforge and Birds here. Kind of birdsy mood. I think it's Stoneforge. Echo could have been fun. Oh, for a pint of my blood. I gotcha. See, when I got the clean bill of health, I was like, all right, time to celebrate with a drink. I thought that's where Endo's mind was at. But you're right, it probably was a request for the blood and for the good stuff. I kind of want to grab this Force of Will over Nettlecyst here. Could be sexy with this start. 3 blue cards already. I'm gonna grab Tez, try and get that Thopter combo together. See if that works out, huh? I haven't tried that yet. This cube season. The Tez for Foundry. I like E-Tutor. I like Portable Hole too. E-Tutor would be a little bit better if we ended up with like a Soul Ring or something worth tutoring up every game. We don't have that yet, so we're gonna lean Portable Hole. Slow the opponent down, right? Instead of speeding ourselves up. We have a couple of tutors for the Thopter combo, so I'm less concerned about that than it normally would be. Yeah, I'll get Hearse, Baleful Strix, and Revoker here. I'm gonna throw a Hearse in the sideboard. I've been really enjoying Thopter Foundry. Oh, you mean without Sword? Yeah, I played it in one deck earlier as a way to like convert stuff for Skull Clamp. I think we only played one match with that deck, though. We didn't really give it a fair shake. Is Crucible interesting? Man, Tez for Crucible used to be a very slow control engine in Modern a long time ago. Like tier 3 control decks. I'm not high on this Pyrite Spellbomb, though. Whereas the Talisman more interesting. The removal spell here, too. I've got the Mana Rock. Might as well throw this Crucible in the fucking trash. Trashable. I do still think about that Thopter Sword Depths Mirror, yeah. Before I leave on my trip, I want to take some screen caps from that stream, share them on Twitter. There's like a whole bunch of like, what's the play? Because I think there's like 4 or 5 really interesting decisions in that game 3. Hey, Eric Virgo, thanks for $4.20. Yeah, we'll play your song request. You just heard this for the first time and loved it. Thought the stream would appreciate. Sweet, let's check it out. Oh, the new, well, not new, but, the War Pigs cover, yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting version. It got shared in the Discord a while back. Certainly worth a listen. There's that Sword of the Meek. If there's a Mox or an Academy in here, I'd try and wheel the sword, but there's really nothing that I care about, so I'm just gonna grab it. Actually have the combo wrapped up, T-Pain sings War Pigs. I haven't heard the live version either. Oh, thanks, Badagaboosh. Yeah, we've had a few of those lately. Pretty dumb. The people that work so hard to make the world worse for 0 gain to themselves. They work so hard. Skydiver could be good here. If I'd taken the Umazawas, I'd like the True Name. I still kind of like it. You can still carry like a Nettlecyst or whatever. Do you like the Skydiver too? Yeah, let's take True Name here. Doing nothing so much better. Yeah, right? As much as I like Dak here, I'm just going to grab this Miscalc. Keep my colors kind of contained. We've got, like, the Talisman of Creativity and a Mox Opal, so Not a crazy one to steal, and like Looting Waste Sword of the Meek's kind of good. I think I'm talking myself into the deck splash. Yeah, I'll just grab it. I tried to not draft it though. I've not watched one of T-Pain's Twitch streams, at least not live. Does seem like a cool dude. Yeah, usually when I go artifacts, I don't have the blue count for Force of Will, but kind of looks like that's going to work out here, huh? Well, Blade Steel in case we tinker. We haven't seen Tinker yet, right? I feel like we have not. Another Mox or two would really help. This Mox Opal. Let's make it a consistent Tinker versus Academy. I would take Academy. Even though Tinker's good with the Light Steel, even though Tinker is good at putting Thopter Sword together, I'd still take Academy here. What about that Time Walk, though? Yeah, I'll draft that. Back-to-back walk decks. Neither one's like really abusing the Time Walk. This deck's like got a couple cool things you can do with it. Like Tez upticks into ult, so you like uptick a Mox Opal and the Talisman, cast your Time Walk, ulted immediately. That sort of deal. We're gonna grab Mishra's Bauble here. Little Emery food, huh? Why not? Not a bad Talisman though, right? It's like double on color. Get to Fairy, Mystical Tutor, Council's Judgment, Snap, Palantir. Think about this Time Walk, Snap plays well with it. We don't have a ton of things to snap, though. I think I like Teferi Time Raveler. I think that's what I'm on. It's a good card, right? Jeskai Triland. That seems good. I like that Currency Converter, too. That is a late Swords to Plowshares. I'm into that. Oh, this solo fucking rocks. I don't think this is in the studio version either. Spellbomb makes the Emery a little bit better. We can actually just cut the main deck Lantern. Hey, thanks, Volf. I'm pretty happy about it. Very cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing. I'm pretty excited to be seeing Sumerlands later this year. They're coming through Wisconsin in May. Pretty stoked. Them and Eternal Champion. Yeah, Bodega. You can make it work. You don't need a Lantern. Just harder. Oh yeah, Absolute Rages. That does sound ridiculous. Yeah, we could use another playable or two. That is a nice Sacred Foundry, though. We're splashing the stack. I mean, we're kind of fine on that already. We have some random filler we can play, though. He'd be like Lauren or Chalice here. I guess Kitten's really good with Teferi, right? Let's try that. Oh, nice, Comrade Crab Cake. That's a big time saver. We did get hooked up at the end there, yeah. Yes, the main combo with Displacer Kitten in this deck is Teferi. Like, you play a Mox Opal, you blink the Teferi. Teferi bounces the Mox Opal. You replay the Mox Opal. Gain a bunch of mana, draw a bunch of cards. This Time Spiral is actually kind of bad. I'm going to run it, but it's kind of bad. We have very low amounts of fast mana here, right? Just the one Mox Opal. I guess it's kind of just the deck. We could, like, squeeze in Vendilion Click if we cared about the blue count for Force of Will, but I think it's fine right now. This is 8 white, 11 blue. Let's play one more white. So ideally we want to go turn 2 prismatic ending, turn 3 like Teferi bounce or true name. We'll see if we like whiff on our land or not, you know. We found green a bit mid this season. Yeah, a lot of people said that. Yeah, one of the... Yeah, I just like haven't cast very many natural orders, that's for sure. Also haven't played a ton of green decks. I had a sweet channel Tinker deck earlier, but I think that was the highlight of green for me this season. Oh, Minskin Boom. Minskin Boo is like really shown up for me. Take a look at what Conan tutored up there. An Archon, huh? Well, that's very good here. That's an excellent draw. Well, we haven't dared a land, but this Force Will might end up being good. Try I can't patch one of these, huh? Hey, there we go. Yeah, right, Pockets? Like, I drafted this deck. We're, like, really focused around the Thopter Sword combo. And we have some artifact synergies, but, like, somebody else could have been a Workshop's Academy deck really easily, right? And been more stompy about it and less controlling. Hey, Dr. J Hero, thanks for the sub, thanks for 51 months. Maybe I should be running up the Nettlecyst there. That's what I want that to ferry back, huh? Not my most exciting turn ever. The Suit of the Cat. I was thinking like blinking and getting the token was better versus Edicts. There's that Archon in the bin. Was my thought anyway. Oh, Necromancy on Emrakul is not ideal. Does it last through the turn? I thought it didn't. I don't think there's a way to Necromancy Emrakul somebody. Weird pause on their part. Like they thought this worked. No issue if you just want to sack an Emmy, Real Milkman. No, they're not discarding Emmy. Yeah, if they're just gonna Necromancy and Archon, it's so much better to do it on the regular turn, right? Guess I'll sack this kitten that's gonna get murdered anyway. It's not a Sword of the Meek either. Sword of the Meek would kill so quickly here. Even Tez for Sword would be pretty strong. Yeah, the cat was getting targeted by a removal spell. That was a way better thing to sack. Hey, there we fucking go, hum. Chonk. Get him. Yeah, even if they reanimated Archon this turn, I think we would be able to grind through it, hum. Ooh, we got some nice graveyard hate. Get this fucking hole out of here. Maybe True Name is a cut. It's a blue card for Force. Oh, Ending. Get Ending out. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Lion Sash is tutorable. Meh. I don't like that card much anyway. Just get Sword of the Mink. Just win. Yeah, Sash would be replacing like a removal spell, right? Something that can beat a Resolved Archon. Yeah, they're not really competing with the same slot, of course. Awkward. Monetal Cyst. That's a whole lot of fucking lands, hum. Necromancy can target the Emrakul, and then they sack the Necromancy during the cleanup. Opponent realized right after I mentioned that it doesn't do anything. We must have gone through the same thought process, eh? Hey, that's not a bad card. Now we got some board presence, huh? A Smelly Stip. This is the last draft of the night. If you could smell my gamer chair after a day on the job, you would realize I don't need a stip. I don't need a stip for that. Is Ragavan gonna whittle down Karn? Keep me from double down ticking? Nope, smacking me. Sure. Well, they know I don't have Force Will this game. Well, Ragavan's less of a concern now, hum. Chat's asking about smelling my gamer chair. Y'all are gross. $50. I mean, I've got standards. Foundry, unfortunately, does not sack tokens. Imagine if that said sack a non-Thopter artifact, if it got more specific with it. Wouldn't that be better for me? Stinky gamer chair NFTs. Oh my. Yeah, you don't need a sort of mean for this thing. Looks like a keeper to me, Yeah, your deck doesn't have like a bunch of Moxen and stuff. So this is like about as good as we're doing. Like a little bit of interaction, a little bit of acceleration in the deck. Good mana, quality mana. There's like a swords in here, right? You could also have like part of the Thopter Foundry combo or something that tutors for it. That would maybe be a little bit better. Not worth mulling for, though. It's a slower deck. We can afford to dirt a little bit. We're not, like, reliant on winning the game immediately. Because the Thopter Foundry gives us some measure of inevitability against a lot of different decks. Whereas there's some aggro decks where you got, like, a pile of Mox, and it's like, you don't have a fast starter. You need to mull. You need to look for one. Looks like this opponent was off it too. It's a bummer. Well, we'll have a time to draft for future meme. So right now, all our hand needs is all the mana in the world, So we can Tez for Thopter Foundry. Dong, do, do, dong, 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 dong. This is their best known track. Gamma Banger. It's a fun music video. And Aether Spellbomb Mirror. Mana, please. Well, Force Will is helpful, Not as helpful as a land, but whatever. Yeah, our best draw here is actually Thopter Foundry, but our next best draw is just lands. Looks like Dak Faden's going to be really good in this matchup. Matches are worth forcing. Card's fucked up. Is by Gnome, yes. King is the band. King is the name of the album. Gnome is the name of the band. But if you just search for Gnome. Kind of surprised they didn't activate Retrofitter. Yeah, if you just search for Gnome, like this will be their most popular song. Is there a favorite Gnome album? Oh yeah, this one. King, for sure. The earlier stuff is more instrumental. It's good, but it's just like proggy instrumental stoner rock. A little bit less rockin'. So we could equip. Try and clear Jace here. I think I prefer getting the combo together. Then deck's probably just going to cash in the opponent's Chalice Stink's turn. Retrofitter and Thopter Foundry are pretty sweet together. Just spitting out 4/4s for single mana. Yeah, Commando's going to come in. We got wins here. I mean, it might be that they're a Tinker deck and we want that wins, but for now we can cut it. That's it. You missed when Ninjas was good in Legacy. I think I must have missed that. I certainly remember when people played Ninjas more. Can't mull this. Come on, keep this. You'd probably know better than I would, AR. Seriously. Do I sound more sincere when I say seriously? Little thing I'm working on. I think I'm supposed to run out the Mox Opal in case the opponent plays like a draw 7 or something. Oh, I should have held on to this Bauble. Potential Teferi nonsense. Yeah. Dicks. Yeah, I could have just like snap bounced that here. If I hadn't played the Bauble the turn previous, I could have gone Displacer Kitten, Bauble, Blinked Fairy, Teferi Bounce Kitten. Not have to worry about the Kitten for another turn while drawing another card. Memory Jar, terrifying. They really do, Captain Red, they really do. Let's play this Cold Sweat song. What do the docs say about my blood? Give me a clean bill of health. Had some concern about a blood test last year and how it related to my liver. And so I spent the last like 3 months not drinking soda. I only had like one alcoholic beverage. And I went way lower on red meat. And I lost like 20 pounds. Started going on walks and stuff. And we re-looked at the numbers. I asked her about it. And if I should get like retested. And she was like, it would make sense to get retested if you had gained weight. Well, you have done the opposite. You're good. You're groovy. Not those words, of course. Opponent's got 2 cats. Well, let's see, have 2 cats. Anyway, so it means I'm like good to drink a little bit. I'm gonna stay off soda though. Been really happy about that. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Samuel Thrace, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months. Did they have the win if they fractured Teferi? I mean, they would have had a lot of cards. A lot of cards and a lot of mana. Oh yeah, you can't flicker the Teferi because it'd be a token. Right. Valid. This double cat thing seems to be working out with them with their 7 cards. Well, they have Shark Typhoon and Retrofitter Hum. Seems good. Oh, I probably would have attacked my Teferi though, Hum. Oh, she went up. Hey, Garrett Relentless, thanks for the 19 months. Booty butt cheeks. Oh, man. Apparently I should have done that way earlier. This was one of these 2/2s. One of these here kitty cats here. I don't know what use of the lead is. Swordsing just one of them. Still gives them the potential to loot if they have their own Teferi. Be a Thopter just gliding around. Is that your dream? Well, we can Spellbomb back our token next turn with the Emreem. Swords the other one. Assuming we don't die here or something. There was, but Doctor had an assistant that was, like, taking my blood pressure. And she spouted a number at me and was like, does that, and I asked if that, does that mean I'm dying? Am I dying? And she went, technically we're all dying. And I was like, I can't believe I'm getting all actually by the hospital here. I can't avoid it. Oh, this True Name's been getting some damage in, huh? Well, of course you would, Fancy Bread. Your Twitch chat. Alright, opponent. I've had a real greasy turn over there. Now what? Oh, they probably want to recast their Shark Maker before they start playing stuff off the top of the Citadel. That makes sense. They're cycling? Oh, because they were bricked on top. I see. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Displacer Kitten Coveted Jewel wins here. Time Walk would do it for sure. Something that answers my Thopter Foundry would do a lot towards it. Oh, they have Jace. We know they have Jace in their deck. The 4-mana one. I think we can just concede to this. Because that's a card that like wins when they're hellbent, when the deck's empty. Yeah, I'll just save a little bit of time here. If we didn't know that they had the 4-mana Jace that wins when their deck's empty, I would let them draw their deck. Be like, alright, show me, you know, but we've seen it before. Let them use time. Well, that's my time as well, friend. My time on this planet Earth is valuable to me. You're fine, Pug. Just explaining. If this is a 64 person, I might let them play it out and use the clock. With the idea that maybe they'll have a long game 3 as well, but in these Swiss rounds. Rather just jam. Right, tacos? I don't know if it like makes them feel better or something. Salt roping. I agree, it is weird. On a walk, you say? Through time itself. So Stoneforge is just gonna go get a Nettle Cyst. We can like Sword Zonctus or Prismatic something. That retrofitter. There's a bit of a concern with leaving them with the talisman because they might, you know, steal the cat again. But this felt very good to me, right? Hopefully I can rip a land here. Get this Nettle Cyst down with everything else that I want to do. This match is probably the best I've seen Displacer Kitten be the entire cube, and I guess it's fair, right? It is a kitten mirror. Like, it's gonna look good anywhere, right? Sick. Let's draft one for future me, huh? What do y'all think? One more for future me. I'm not gonna be playing any matches out here, but have one more stab at a bunch of power before we get to sleep.